Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Serena and thank you so much for stopping by. And so before I get started, Happy New Year guys! We made it! I cannot tell you how excited I am that it's a brand new year. I am definitely ready to put 2020 in the past. So for today's video, we're gonna go ahead and talk about New Year's resolutions. And I can definitely say I am really proud that I have actually not only thought these through, but wrote down all of these resolutions that I hope to accomplish in the new year. And so when I was kind of just looking around different templates, different ideas of how do I even go about this, because I feel like the list can be super long and detailed, and I've probably written this list about 2 or 3 times, but I finally found something that I think will work for myself. So I came across Jen Atkin's New Year's resolutions video when I was just poking around on YouTube, and if you don't know her already, she is a celebrity hairstylist, but definitely check out her YouTube page and Instagram. I will link all of the information at the description box below. But the way that she plans out her resolutions is that she divides them into 8 different categories, or I guess you can call them mantras, and I think that's a great way to break down what you want to accomplish. And she also reviews them at a 6-month mark and a 12-month mark. Really helpful for me to see right at the middle of the year how things are going, what things I need to improve on in terms of timing. It'll just be, I think, a way more efficient process. And so we're just gonna kind of go ahead and get started. All of the mantras on little cards here. And so before we get started, I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and put it out there that a lot of these resolutions are personal and make me feel very vulnerable to say on camera and to the world. But I think that it's okay for me to show that vulnerable side. Not everything is going to be perfect, and I think we need a little bit more of that. But anywho, and so for the first mantra here, I have I want to quit. And so I wrote down for this category putting myself down, because I am definitely my worst critic. I am always there to bring others up if they're down, but I never take my own advice. That I just thought to myself, I need to be better. I need to be better at just being nicer to myself. And next on the list is complaining. I think that last year it was just so easy to be in a negative state, and I really hope that I'm not so negative in this brand new year. And then the last on the list is caring about others' opinions. And I think I had a pretty good start when starting this YouTube channel late last year. And so I just hope to keep continuing what I'm doing for me, myself, and I. And yeah, this is the year for Serena. This is Serena's year. Alrighty. For the next mantra, I want to start. Top of my list, being more organized. And that just means in all aspects of my life. I want to declutter the space. I want to decorate my space, just put a little bit more personality and style, because now that we're home all the time, I think it's really important that we make sure that everything is clean and tidy. And so I think maybe breaking up my week into separate cleanup task instead of one cleanup day will make it a lot more doable and less of a hassle. And I also went ahead and picked up a brand new planner for the year from, of course, as you know, Target. This is the Everygirl planner, and what I love about this planner is that it's a daily planner. And so what I love about this planner is that they have included a time schedule, but also a separate to-do list. It also helps me keep track of my water intake, as well as 3 things to do and a personal to-do list, as well as additional notes. And it also came with a couple of cute little additions, some stickers for the calendar portion, a place to write your goals for the year. I know that most of us go by our phones when looking at our schedule, but sometimes my phone is just charging and elsewhere, and it would be really great to just manually check things off my list. And so also in this planner, it came with a little pocket, so that is where I am keeping all of my yearly mantras so that I can always have them on hand. But yeah, really excited to start using this planner to the best of its abilities. Next on the list is I want to start a routine for my body and hair. And so I think at this point I have a pretty set routine for my morning and nighttime skincare, and as well as makeup application. I think I'm starting to understand what works best in terms of layering for myself. But I don't have a routine for body care, nor do I have one for my hair. I think I've just been on this growing out hair journey, and now that my hair has definitely grown out in the past 1.5 to 2 years, I should do my best to take care of it. And last on the list, I want to start check-ins. And I don't mean just text check-ins, but calling and video calling with family and friends. My cousin Kevin, he will just randomly call me, doesn't matter the time of day, and just literally will call me to say hi and see how I'm doing. And sometimes in those moments, I really do need that phone call. I think that majority of us are working from home. We're not seeing a lot of people, and so just having those calls come up in my day, it really just is a great time to catch up, reflect, and I think just, that one call could totally make a difference in someone's life. And so I just wanted to say thank you, Kevin, for giving me this idea for the phone calls and to keep them coming. And so next on the list is I want to try. So I wrote down fun makeup because I think that I'm just so set at always trying to make things perfect or make it look like I know what I'm doing that I kind of lose the fun aspect of applying it. So I want to try different colors, maybe different eyeliner tricks. I'm not exactly sure what I will find, but if you have any recommendations of really cool makeup that you've seen in the past year or now, definitely send it my way, and maybe I'll go ahead and give it a try in the next video. Who knows? I'm definitely not a makeup pro, but I'm super open to giving this a shot. And next on the list is meditation. Last year, I went ahead and downloaded Headspace, and it was my first time really giving meditation a go. I am just always, my mind is always constantly running. I never thought that I could achieve meditation, and it still is hard for me to clear my mind and not think about other things when trying to just be one with myself. But I think Headspace really is a great tool for beginners especially. I definitely think that I was meditating whenever I was upset or just in a bad mood, and I really want to implement daily meditation. We'll try once a day, and maybe at the 6-month mark I'll be ready to do twice a day. So we'll just see how that goes. And last on the list is journal, document memories. Kind of the same idea with the meditation. I used to journal a lot to just really get my feelings all out there, but I noticed that I was only journaling when I was upset. So when I would look at past journal entries, I'd be like, who is this person? I am not this upset all the time. And so I want to try to document not only the bad times, but the good times to reflect on. And I also want to take more photos. Chris and I are really good about living in the moment, but we don't ever take pictures. So it'd be great to just have some little memento of things that we have accomplished, fun activities and hangouts that we've done on the weekends with Rory. I just want to be able to take the photos and print more photos of us. So that kind of went into the decorating the space too, with filling it up with family and friends pictures. So yes, hopefully we will just have to remind ourselves to take a picture every once in a while. So the next mantra is I want to learn. And so the first on my list was I wrote golf. And I'm just as surprised myself, but it was one of the few activities that remained open this past year. And Chris loves to golf, and so I think it would just be a really fun extra activity that we can do together, like on the weekends. We'll see how that goes. Next on the list is cooking. I really want to learn at least 3 recipes that I can just do on my own. Chris is definitely the cook and even sometimes baker in the relationship. I think it would just be really great to not only return the favor, but just to not view cooking as this one big stress ball. There's just always so much to do all at the same time, and it becomes overwhelming for me, but I just also need to learn to not freak out and just be more aware of what I'm doing so things don't burn. And so last on the list is, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing, but ride a bike. I don't know how to ride a bike, and like, it just never happened. It just never happened for me. And I have attempted in the past, and I can maybe bike in like a straight line, but as soon as it gets too scary, I literally abort and jump off the bike, because it's like, if it's me or the bike, I'm sorry, the bike is gonna go. But we do live so close to the beach that we can get there via bike, and then it would be nice to not have to worry about parking all the time. So that one is the one that I'm most scared for, but maybe this will finally be the year. Maybe this will finally be the year. Not gonna lie, a little bit of that motivation is picturing Rory in the front basket of my bike, like when we're riding down to the beach. I don't know, I think it should be so cute. You should be so cute in a basket. And so for the next mantra, I am going to stop. I am going to stop self-rejecting. I tend to talk myself out of doing things because I feel like I'm not worthy enough. And I learned about imposter syndrome this year, and it's a very real thing. But I need to stop just canceling out the idea that things might not work if I don't give them a try. So I'm gonna really try to not doubt myself. Kind of went in along the lines of like the first card about putting myself down. I just need to just learn how to uplift myself, be my own cheerleader, you know? And I always add procrastinate on my card. It's just, maybe it's the whole working under pressure thing. I have no idea, but hopefully I don't know. I'm going to stop, who knows, but at least I have the intent to not do it as frequently. Next on the list, I want to continue. And of course, filming YouTube videos. I think it's just taught me a lot about myself. It teaches me to be more efficient with my time, because there's a lot that goes into making YouTube videos. There is the planning, the filming, the editing. There's just a lot of moving parts that I didn't think about initially, but I'm still so glad that I started this channel. And I'm really excited for all the new upcoming videos for this new year. I also wrote down I want to continue my morning and nighttime skincare routine, because even though I wasn't necessarily wearing a lot of makeup last year, a great way to start my day, morning skincare routine, and the nighttime skincare routine was just my way of offloading everything that has happened, putting me in my zen place. And there's nothing like waking up and having a great skin day already. So gonna definitely continue those. And I want to continue listening to podcasts. Before last year, I was never really into podcasts. what I've learned to love is when walking Rory, for example, I will just put on a podcast, zone out, and it's kind of like picking up a different book for every kind of different mood that you're in. Like sometimes I'll listen to some crime mystery, sometimes it'll be like a funny podcast, sometimes it'll be an educational or informational podcast. It's just like whatever kind of mood I'm in, and I feel that I just put my phone away. I'm so much more aware of my walks. I just enjoy the moment that I have to myself to just move my body, get outside, and it's kind of just like a time for myself. And now next mantra I want to have. Started this off with a set time for reading. Although I consider myself to be a bookworm, I hate that I always use the excuse with, oh, I just don't have the time, when I can easily lose myself scrolling on Instagram or TikTok for easily like 30 minutes, and it's like, wow, that could have been time again to just unload, relax, unwind, and read a book. And I guess next on the list is better sleep. I usually wake up at least once during the night, unfortunately, but I just have an all-around problem of falling asleep, staying asleep, and then even though I get my 8 hours, I wake up groggy. So I'm just gonna try to analyze everything that I'm doing and just hope that at least for one of those 3 things I can get a lot better in. And then last on the list is better body image. Again, with the not caring about other people's opinions, putting myself down. I really just want to, and I should be grateful for the body that I have. We only get one in our lives, and knock on wood, I haven't gotten sick this past year. So I should just learn to be okay. And I know that not every day is gonna be that easy, but yeah, definitely on the high list of things that I want to achieve in the new year. And then the last mantra, we're down to the last one. So number 8, I want to be positive. And although I think in certain aspects of my life I am a positive person, I can also be the doomsday person, also Chicken Little, where one thing wrong happens and the whole sky is falling down. But I definitely, before thinking that things are not going to pan out right, I'm gonna give myself that room and space to just try to come in, you know, with a positive mind and attitude. Next is confident. That has been a constant theme through some of these resolutions. I'm ready to work on all the negative stuff that I say and think, and hopefully just zip them. And last on the list is be grateful. I think it was really easy last year to focus on the things that I didn't have, and I didn't appreciate to the fullest extent the things that I do have. So I'm trying really hard to just be grateful for everything. My health, my family, my friends. Things could be in a lot worse position, but at least I have the ability to make these videos, have a roof over my head, have Rory, and just be able to send my love and gratitude to others. And so that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please go ahead and leave a comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends. I am so excited to see what this year has in store for us, and I'm really excited to continue making these videos for your guys' entertainment. I would love to know if you guys have your own resolutions list, if this has inspired you to make your own list. And until then though, stay tuned for the next video. Alrighty, bye!